Okay, y'all. Now I'm gonna just talk double standards. I don't care if it's preseason, post. I don't care what part of the NFL season it is. The standards should still be the same. How is it that someone yesterday slapped Travis Kelsey, and now the NFL is trying to say, oh well, because it wasn't a closed fist, it was a slap with an open fist. When they came out and they started dumbing down the NFL, making it more be like, I don't want to say the word because I'm such a lady. Well, they literally said no one could be hit above the neck, facial area, anything like that. Granted, Travis, when he was doing his interview after the game, he was like, yo, and the slap or something like that. So it's like he just like was like, whatever. So my thing is this, Travis being a well-known player, you would think the NFL and those refs would have been like, yo, you know what I'm saying? So how is it that that guy that did this didn't get ejected? He didn't get any fines. He didn't even really get, nothing happened to him. He's still going to be in the NFL. Now, when Shador Sanders, I mean Shiloh, dang, I keep getting her names, it is messing me up. When Shiloh Sanders was in the preseason and that happened to him, the NFL tried to drag, along with the refs, wanted to drag him and embarrass him. So one, what they did is he gets the fine. Then he gets ejected. Only him, not the other player. Then when he's out of the NFL, they allegedly, after being released by the Tampa Bay Bucks, then they sent him a fine. But then it's like immediately after, the reason why I'm on here saying these things is because if you just don't see the double standard and what the NFL is doing, it is sickening because Travis Kelsey is a prominent player. The individual that did the slapping, regardless of who they are, they should have been fined, they should have been ejected, and they should have got a penalty. I can't remember if they did or not, but the same thing that happened in Shiloh's situation should have happened to this guy. And not just that, what they're doing is they're basically saying that we're going to pick and choose who we give fines to. We're going to pick and choose who the refs eject from games. And we're going to pick and choose if it's an open slap, because they came with it was an open slap. It wasn't a closed fist. What? Shiloh didn't even connect with his closed fist. And the guy that instigated the whole thing is still in the league playing. So I'm confused, NFL. This is why fans of the game are so just disgusted. We watch the games, but we're getting disgusted with the NFL as the organization of the NFL because y'all come out with these rules and these standards saying no one can hit above the neck, period, full stop. Especially like back in the days when James Harrison was knocking people's heads off. Y'all was dogging him with fines. Y'all know I'm a Steelers fan. Y'all was dogging homeboy with fines. He was like the king of getting fines for tapping the hand. When you trying to tackle him on the side and he accidentally hit their head, and how y'all was babying Tom Brady and babying Peyton Manning and came out with the Brady rule and all kind of craziness. You know what I mean? It's like y'all are catering these rules to certain players and certain players at a certain race. And it's sickening. Now, I'm not knocking Travis because Travis has always been, down for whatever. But it's the fact that if you're going to call a penalty, or even if the refs don't call a penalty during the game, the NFL that's overseeing giving out fines and things like that, y'all needed to step in and say, period, this will not be tolerated, and lay the hammer down and give them a fine for first action. If this is someone who's done this in the past, then let them know we will not tolerate this. Game suspension, things like that. And I'm just keeping it a buck. Because what you are showing is that based on the player, because this ain't just start. I've been noticing this over the years, like I said, James Harrison, that the NFL picks and choose who they come down on later. Like James Harrison is the prodigal son of how they constantly find him. There's a lot of players that were hard-hitting, stuff like that they would just, after the game was over, they didn't get no penalties, and the NFL would come down with all kind of extra, you're going to be suspended for a game or 2 games and this and that and this. They picking and choosing what teams to attack with these rules, and they're picking and choosing what players to penalize for the rules, not just in the game, but after the game. Now, let's see what happens the next time a player on one of these teams slaps or punches somebody. And also, let's see what the NFL does after the fact. Let's see if they even get a penalty, a 15-yard penalty for unsportsmanlike conduct, roughing the passer, whatever happens in the situation, or if they get ejected, okay? Because already twice, 2 players were not ejected, only one was ejected. In a four-person situation, the only person that was ejected, sorry for my glasses popping off, was Shiloh Sanders. Shiloh Sanders. And granted, it was preseason. I don't care because what you do in the preseason dictates how you're going to act when the season starts. So I am telling you, players, y'all need to y'all got to be confused because the NFL is not making any sense when it comes to this. Because when I heard Travis giving his interview and then the guy after the fact was saying something about the fact that I thought they said anything above the head or neck. What's the difference between a slapping somebody with an open fist or punch? Because last I looked, a slap and a punch is two different things. They're saying no, long as you don't slap somebody with a closed fist. That was their exact words. How do you slap somebody with a closed fist? Last I thought, boxers out there, ain't that called a punch? Yeah. And if the punch don't land, then what's the problem? Long as you ain't hit that person, you could swing in open air. Long as it's the intent, but you didn't hit them. And that was the situation I saw with Shiloh Sanders, that the other guy was like this. Sorry, I got to show y'all. Was like tearing Shiloh up, and nothing happened to him. And now you got to slap the Travis Kelce, a well-known player, and nothing happens. What is going on here? Yeah, make it make sense. I don't know. I just need y'all input because, maybe I'm just a little stressed about this because I'm all about if you're going to say it to one, then you need to do it for all. Stop making up rules that you're not going to follow NFL and you're going to pick and choose who to punish and penalize after the fact. And I think I still have some heartburn and upsetness about how bad they treated one of my favorite players, James Harrison, because I'm still curtain, hardcore hitting, all of that. It's become dummied down. The NFL is like a little B session. It's like, oh my God, he hit her too, he hit him too hard. And I started with Peyton Manning and Brady. When they would go and hit them and they would, oh my God, and complain to the refs, and then everything got all wussy. Let's just keep it a buck. Yeah, I'm still curtain. Back in the days, Jack Ham, Jack Lambert, Mean Joe Green, they used to be tearing people up. Yes, John Stallworth, all them. Yeah, that still curtain. All those guys. Yeah. Look on my page, you'll see I got a picture of the whole still curtain. I don't even play. Yeah, anyway. Y'all let me know what y'all thoughts are. Yeah, and have a great day.